Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Candlelight Yoga. So glad to have you here this evening. We're going to get started on our backs. And so go ahead and find a comfortable position for yourself. Just get comfortable on your back. Feel free to bend your knees and knock your knees together if you would like. Or if you'd like to take Shavasana, you can take a Shavasana. Sometimes it's a little easier on the lower back to bend the knees though. And just allow yourself to settle into your space. Start to notice how you feel this evening. Start to notice how your body feels. And then start to notice your breath. Whether it's short and a little anxious, or maybe it's long and a little calmer. Just acknowledge that. Only checking in, not here to judge. I'm sure every day has been different, emotionally, energetically for you. So feel free to just allow yourself to take stock with what you're working with this evening. And take a breath in through your nose and exhale out your mouth. And again, breathe in through your nose and exhale it out your mouth. Good, and continue to breathe. Breathe into the belly, fill it up. And as you exhale, allow the belly to deflate. Feel free to place your hand on your stomach just to make that physical connection if you would like. And just take a couple more breaths in through the nose and into the belly. And exhale out the belly and let it deflate. And then start to expand the breath. Breathe into the belly and allow it to come up into the ribs. Allow the ribs to expand. And then as you exhale, let it leave the ribs first and then the belly. Again, breathe into the belly and up into the ribs. And exhale out the ribs and then the belly. And just continue a few more rounds of breath in that order. Notice how the body starts to expand a little bit more. As you expand the breath, the body expands with it. And then we'll expand the breath one step further. Again, breathing into the belly, up into the ribs, and then all the way up into the chest. Feel the chest rise. And then as you exhale, let it leave the chest first, and then the ribs, and then the belly. And if you'd like to place your other hand on your ribs or your chest, just to make that physical connection, once again, feel free to do so. Breathe into the belly, up into the ribs, all the way up into the chest. And then exhale out the chest, and then the ribs, and then the belly. And as you notice that larger breath, feel the rib cage expand into the mat or your floor. Exhale it all the way out. Follow it all the way down into the belly as it empties. Good. And then take one more round. And exhale it all the way out. Good. Go ahead and blink open your eyes if they were closed. Let's bend the knees if they weren't already. And bring your knees into your chest. And then just make circles with your knees. allowing the hips to get a little mobile. Maybe massage the lower back a little. Good, really nice. Let's take it in the other direction. Good. Nice. And then let go of the knees if you've had them. Tee out your arms, take a breath in. Let's parallel our shins to the ceiling. And on the exhale, we'll drop the knees all the way to the left. Good. Take them all the way down. Maybe if you're a few pops and cracks along the way, and that's okay. Allow the right shoulder to rest into the floor. Look over your right shoulder if that feels okay in your neck. And just allow the spine to soften into the twist. Allow the knees to get heavy. Good. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Good. And then inhale the knees back into center. Good. Parallel the shins once again to the ceiling. And then on the next exhale, drop the knees all the way to the right. Good. And as you do, maybe you look over your left shoulder this time. And allow that left shoulder to relax into the floor. Softening the lower back, the upper back. Good. And take a big breath in and a big breath out. And then return back to center. Good. And let's take a big morning stretch. Reach the arms way overhead, the legs nice and long. Good. Use the strength of the arms and the legs to lengthen the spine. Feel a little bit of extra space in the vertebra. And then one big breath in and out. Nice. And then release that stretch. Let's roll onto our stomachs and head into Sphinx pose. Good. So remember in Sphinx, the elbows are directly below the shoulders. You can take your feet about hips-width distance apart if you would like. This eases the lower back a little. And then press into the forearms to lift the chest. And create a little more space between the lower ribs and the hip bones by pulling the heart forward. Right? You should feel a little bit of a stretch in your stomach, right? That front line of the body. So we're pushing into the floor to lift the chest, reaching the heart forward. Good, really nice. Take one more breath in. And on the exhale, go out the elbows, stack one hand on the other, and just rest your forehead or your chin on your hands. Take a couple breaths. Good. And then let's take a version of locust. So take your hands to your sides, and we'll face the palms up for this one. Okay? Now I want you to press the tops of your hands into the floor. So activate the arms a little. And then lift the chest. Good. And then lift the legs. Yes. That's really good. Right? So the hands are pushing down as we lift the chest up. Lift the heels a little bit higher. Good. Get those thighs off the floor. Awesome, everybody. Take one more breath in. And exhale, slowly lower down. Good. Feel free to rest one cheek on your mat. And take a couple breaths here. Beautiful. Good. All right, let's continue on. So go ahead and take your hands underneath your shoulders. Push yourself up into tabletop. Let's warm up the spine a little with some cat-cow. So on the inhale, cow pose. Right, let the belly drop, lift the head and tail. And on the exhale, cat pose, round your back. Press that floor away with your hands and shins. And really rounding up the back. And then once again, inhale into cow. Let the belly drop. Now exhale, cat pose. Good, nice. And then continue at your own pace. Take your own cow and your own cat at your own pace. Remember to link your breath and your movement. Right? So allow the movement to last as long as the breath. Make the breath last as long as the movement. Good, really nice. One more round. And then at the end of your exhale, come back to a neutral tabletop. Let's take the left foot out to the side and come up on our knee for gates pose. Good. All right, so lift the right arm up and over. Good. Feel that nice lateral stretch. Maybe even turn the torso up a little bit. Shine your heart up to the sky. Maybe the warmth of our heart will melt any other chances of snow, right? It's like we didn't want to see today, but it is April, right? So to be expected. Take one more breath in. And on the exhale, slowly bring that hand down, just barely touch the floor. Good, and then inhale back up again. Yes. And exhale it back down. Good, inhale back up. And exhale it down. Maybe reach the hand a little farther away from you and inhale back up again, last time. And on the exhale, plant your right hand down on the floor. Reach the left arm up and over. Good, feel that nice long line from the hip down through the ankle as you push your foot into the floor. And from the hip all the way through the fingertips. Good, really nice. Take one more breath in. And on the exhale, roll through tabletop. Let's take the right foot out and take gates pose once again. Good. On the inhale, reach the left arm up and over. Remember to pull the pelvis forward a little bit so you feel the stretch in the front line of the leg as well. Good. Really nice, everybody. Take one more breath in. And on the exhale, slowly come down, but just barely touch the floor. Good, and then inhale, come back up again. We're using those oblique muscles as we go back and forth. Exhale down. And inhale back up again. Good, and exhale it down. Good, last time, inhale back up. And on the exhale, plant the left hand down on the floor. Reach the right arm up and over. And once again, really find that length. Press the right foot into the floor, reach the right fingertips away. Awesome. Good, take one more breath in. And on the exhale, roll back through tabletop. Good, let's step our feet back. Take a nice strong plank. Okay. So as you press your hands into the floor, reach the heels back. Rotate the inner thighs up towards the ceiling. Pulling in the core. So nice and strong, everybody. Really good. Take one more breath in. And on the exhale, downward facing dog, lift the hips up and back. Good. I'll encourage you as always to bend your knees on this first one. Good. Reach the tailbone back as you press your hands into the floor. Good. Take a breath in and an exhale out. Good. Now go ahead and bend your knees a little bit and let's walk our hands back to our feet. We'll take a bit of a ragdoll pose. And so just let your head hang. Maybe you want to grab for opposite elbows. If your neck's a little stiff today, you can always nod yes or nod no. Good. Nice. And then inhale to a halfway lift. Right, so flatten the back. Right, reach the top of your head forward and your tailbone away to the back. Weights in the ball onto the feet. Take a breath in. And exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale once again, halfway lift. And exhale, fold again. Good. Now let's inhale, rise all the way up to standing arms overhead. And exhale the arms down. Good. Inhale, Utkatasana chair pose. Okay, so sit low in your chair. Weights in your heels, right? You should be able to wiggle the toes. Good, lift the chest. So nice, everybody. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, airplane arms. Reach the fingertips back, the chest forward. Pull the shoulders away from your ears. Yes, so good. Awesome. Inhale, back to chair. And exhale, reaching chair. Get down even lower. Reach the tailbone back and the fingers forward. Good. Now press into your heels as you rise up. Lead with the heart. Lift. Take a bit of a back bend. Open up the heart. Really cactus out the arms nice and wide. Yes. And then on the next exhale, let's fold forward. Swan dive down. Inhale to that halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold again. Let's take that again. Inhale, Utkatasana chair pose. And exhale, airplane arms. Good. Inhale, back to chair. And exhale, reaching chair. Yes. Inhale, push into the heels, rise up. Take that big back bend, open up the chest. And exhale, swan dive down. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, folds a little deeper. Let's take it one more time. Inhale, Utkatasana, best one yet. And exhale, airplane arms. Good. Inhale, back to chair. And exhale, reaching chair, get low. Yes. Inhale, rise up. Big, beautiful. Shine your heart to the sky. Open up the chest and exhale, swan dive down. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Good. Now from here, let's walk our hands back forward. Take that high plank again. Good. Yes. Nice and strong. Breath in. And on the exhale, downward facing dog. Good. On the inhale, come back to plank. We're going to go back and forth. So inhale to plank. And exhale, lift the hips up. Downward facing dog. Good. Inhale to plank. And exhale, use the strength of the hips and the abs to lift the hips up, rather than the force of your arms. Inhale, plank. And exhale, down dog. Good. Let's stay there. Take a breath in. And then exhale out. Good. All right, let's move on. So we'll inhale the right leg up. Right, point all 5 toes down to the floor. Square the hips. Exhale into a lunge. Good. Let's pause here. So you can just warm up a little bit if you want to move the hips around a little bit. Good. All right. Good. All right. Both hands down. Keep the back heel lifted. Let's inhale, rise up, crescent pose. Good. It's a nice strong crescent. Feel the energy come up through the waist up, the fingertips. Back heel lifted nice and high. If you need to bend that knee, feel free so that you stay lifted up nice and tall. Good. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, let's take hands to heart center and work into revolved crescent. So you'll lean forward and place that left ankle beyond the right knee or thigh. And then work your way into a twist. Okay? So my hands are at heart center. Right? Good. So the hips are heavy, but lift up and out of that left shoulder to take your twist. Good. So nice. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, come back down to your lunge. Good. Let's rise up again, high crescent. Okay. Take the breath in, and on the exhale, let's dip our knee down. Cactus out the arms. Good. Inhale back up. Let's straighten both legs. Now with a nice strong back with both legs straight, on the exhale, we're going to fold forward halfway only so that the torso is parallel with the floor. Arms by the ears. Yes, I know it's tough and it's a big balance. You can do it. Hang in there. Take one more breath in. and the breath out. Good. Inhale back up. Take your crescent. Nice. Arms down. Good. Inhale to a high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Even out the breath. Slow the heart down a little bit. Good. All right, let's take the other side. So we'll inhale the left leg up this time. Once again, all 5 toes pointing down. And then exhale into your lunge. Good. Feel free to take those hip circles again if you would like. Or simply just breathe into that stretch. Either way is fine. It's your practice. Do what feels good to you. Good. All right, then come back to your center, so neutral. Rise up, crescent pose. Good. Once again, feeling the strength of the foundation, the legs, and the hips. Good. Rest your shoulders down your back. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, hands to heart center, lean forward, revolve to crescent. Once again, the hips are heavy, but I'm lifted up and out, right? So I'm not dumping in, but lifting up. The chest is strong. We use that right elbow just to help us twist. Good, really nice, everyone. Take one more breath in. Hang with me and exhale the hands down. This is the hardest part. Right, inhale back up, crescent pose. And on the exhale, dip the knee down, goal post the arms. Good, inhale back up again. Let's straighten both legs. Good, get nice and strong and long. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, fold forward just halfway. Yes. Press the back toe into the floor. Reach the fingertips forward. You can do it. Hang with me. Good, a breath in and a breath out. And then rise back up again. Bend into your crescent. Good. Exhale the hands down. Nice, everybody. Inhale, high plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Once again, even out the breath. Easy breath in. Easy breath out. But fill up the rib cage as you inhale. And exhale out the belly. Good. All right, let's inhale, bend the knees. And on the exhale, come to the top of your space. And inhale to a halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. And inhale, rise all the way up to standing, arms overhead. Exhale the arms down. Good. Nice. All right, let's take a long stance here. So if you're on your mat, be sideways, or if you don't even have a mat, no big deal, right? Carpets work just as well. All right, so what I'd like you to do is face your toes forward, okay? Okay, so nice wide stance here. We're gonna tee out the arms, and then we'll take the breath in, and then on the exhale out, you're going to take your left hand to your right foot, okay? Bend the right knee a little bit. So on the exhale, take the hand down, okay? And then inhale, come back up again. And then on the exhale, bend the left knee and take the left hand, or the right hand down to your left. Good, and then inhale back up again. All right, now pause for a moment and watch me. Remember, there's a difference, right, between this and this. And this is what we want. Okay, a nice deep twist. Okay, so you feel the upper body twisting, lifting that right arm up towards the ceiling, and then come back up again. And then the same thing. The right hand down, lift that left arm up. Yes. Okay, and then we'll come back up again. All right, so what we'll do is we'll take it 3 times each side, breath to movement, and then we'll pause on each side for a couple breaths, okay? All right, so here we go. We've got our wide stance, arms out, take the breath in, and on the exhale, Left hand to the right foot. Good. And then inhale back up again. And on the exhale, bend the left knee. Good. Lift that left arm. Inhale back up again. And exhale it down. Big twist. Good. Inhale back up. And exhale, take it down. Right hand and the left knee. Inhale back up again. And exhale it down. Last time each side. Good. Inhale back up. And exhale, right hand down. Good. All right, now inhale back up. And exhale, now we'll stay. So the left hand is down, right arm is up. Really deepen the twist. Now, as you inhale, think of that long spine. And as you exhale, maybe you twist a little bit deeper. Yes. So breathe in and exhale, twist a little farther. Good. Right, then on the next inhale, we'll rise back up again. And let's take the other side. So on the exhale, take the right hand down. Right, bend the left knee. Really lift up. Take a deep twist. Stack the shoulders on top of the other. And as you exhale, deepen the twist a little bit more. Good. Long spine. Exhale to twist. Beautiful. And then inhale, come back up again. And just pause for the exhale. Go ahead. Take the breath in. And on the exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. And just allow the head to rest. Good. Maybe rock the weight into the ball mounts of your feet. Beautiful. All right. Let's tee out our arms. Flatten the back. And rise all the way up to standing once again. And on the exhale, let's bring the feet together. Good. All right. How are we on time? Let's see. All right. Let's do our balancing poses real quick, and then we'll pause for a break. Okay? All right. So let's do a couple balancing poses. Okay. So let's first start with Garudasana. Okay. So I'll mirror you as well. We'll inhale the arms up. And exhale Garudasana on the right. So the right arm comes underneath. And therefore the right leg comes up and over. Twizzle those legs together. Sit down. But remember, as the hips lower, keep the chest lifted. And maybe you even lift the elbows to the height of the shoulder. Good, really nice. Remember to find something that you can just zero in on, focus on, that you can keep your breath going. And if you happen to pop out of it, just jump right back in. Focusing on the breath. Good, really nice, everybody. Inhale, unwind, bring the arms up. And exhale the arms down. Good. Let's take the other side. So we'll inhale the arms up. And exhale Garudasana on the left. So take the left arm underneath. And therefore the left leg up and over. Twizzle those legs again. And then start to sit down. Okay. Bend into that right leg. Lift the elbows up. Pull everything into the center. Make the inner thighs together. In the chest. Good, keep breathing. Really nice, everybody. Inhale, unwind. And exhale it down. Good. All right, let's take one more. Let's start with a one-legged Tadasana. Okay, so we'll bring the right leg up, arms up. Okay, flex the foot. Good. Take the breath in. Now on the exhale, let's just take an open arm twist. So we'll twist over the side of our bent knees. We're twisting to the right. Reach that right hand back, the right knee forward. Feel the twist in the upper body. Good. Good, inhale back up to center. And exhale it down. Awesome. Let's see the other side. So inhale the arms up. Take that one-legged Tadasana. Good, left leg up. Flex the foot. Breath in. And exhale, open arm twist to the left. Good. Yeah, so once again, reaching that left hand back, the left knee forward. Good, really good. Press into that standing leg. Good, inhale back into center. And exhale it down. Good. All right, let's just take a breath in. And exhale, the arms down. Good. All right, if you'd like to take a sip of water, go ahead and grab one. I'm going to grab one myself. All right. Hopefully everyone's having a good week. Right? Tomorrow's Friday, Good Friday. Some of you might be off tomorrow. I know the kids are off. If you've got kids in school, right? So that's a celebration or a challenge if you're the one who has to work from home. And try to let them play while you work, or at least work a little bit, right? So, I wanted to share too. I think a lot of you join me in my morning classes, and in the morning classes, just because a lot of us who are on, a lot of you who are on, are here locally in the Elmhurst area. So I try to promote what's going on in local businesses and that sort of thing. And support local, right? Hashtag support local. So one of the things, I don't know if you've seen this or not, but Elmhurst is doing a boutique crawl. Let's see. There we go. So what happens is if you follow one of these boutiques online, on Instagram, they will be posting their like a 15-minute, I think it's like a fashion show. And and then you can go online and make purchases and that sort of thing. So if you need information, I just shoot me a text or a message or email me, and I'll be happy to share who all is involved. There's Maxine, Good Kids, NZ, Uptown Shop, Hazel, Evelyn, Kai and Kate, Bread and Butter, and Ready. So yes, so if it's crappy weather on Saturday, I don't know what the weather is supposed to be, but if it's crappy weather, it'll give you something to do. And of course, trying to keep those local businesses going. So as we all try to keep ourselves going. Okay. All right. Although I had to share, I know one person's on who lives in Maryland. And it's so good to have you, Brian. Thank you for joining us. So good to have you. All right, everyone's good? You've had your water? We're good to keep going? Okay. So let's do just that. Yeah, okay. So let's start on our knees. We're gonna take camel pose or Ustrasana. Okay. So knees should be about hips width distance apart. Okay. We'll take our hands to our back pockets. And as you do, try to hide the elbows behind you. Good. Right now on the inhale, find some height. Right. Lift the spine, the top of the head up. And as you exhale, Ustrasana camel pose. Take the gaze up to the ceiling and then towards the back of the room. Meanwhile, supporting the lower back with your hands and opening your mouth to breathe. Open mouth inhale. Open mouth exhale. Good. Find some comfort in this big opening, still breathing. Hang in there. Good. Yeah. Right on the inhale, come back up again. And on the exhale, have a seat on your heels. Just rest here for a moment. Feel free to close your eyes if you would like. A lot of times camel pose gets the heart pumping. So if that's the case, lengthen the exhale to slow it back down again. So take that normal inhale and lengthen the exhale. Good. One more round of breath. And a nice easy exhale out. Good. All right, I'd like to do it one more time. So let's come back up on our knees. Okay. Knees about hips width distance apart, hands behind you again to those back pockets. Good. On the inhale, find that height. And as you exhale, Ustrasana camel pose once again. Maybe you go a little bit farther this time. Maybe you allow your head to drop back. Good. Still pull the pelvis forward so it's stacked over your hip or your knees. Good. Keep breathing, supporting the lower back with your hands. Awesome. Inhale back up again. Good. And exhale, have a seat on your heels. Awesome. Once again, just feel free to close your eyes, take a couple breaths. You can place your hands on your lap or maybe take one to your heart and the other to the ground, just to feel that support, your foundation, your grounding. Good. All right. And then slowly open up your eyes. And let's take our heels together, knees together as well. Okay, and bring the arms up overhead. And then cross your thumbs just so the hands stay together. So bring the arms by the ears. And keep yourself seated on your heels. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, duck your chin and fold forward. And keep folding and keep folding and keep going until the hands reach the floor. And maybe the forehead reaches the floor as well. Good. Just pause here, a little compression. Yeah. Good. All right, now keep your hips glued to your heels as much as possible. Reach the arms away from you, and on the inhale, lift up. Right, nice and strong back, strong torso. Good. And on the exhale, come back down again. Good, really nice. Good. All right, let's come back to our tabletop and just do a couple bird dogs. Okay? So we'll reach the right heel back, the left arm forward. Get super long. Good. Take a breath in and exhale. Bring the knee into the chest and the elbow to meet the knee. Good. Inhale, reach back out again. And exhale, squeeze it in. Good. Inhale, reach out. And exhale, squeeze it in. One last time. Inhale, reach it out. And exhale, return it down back to tabletop. Let's take the other side. So we'll reach the left heel out to the back, straight back, toes pointing straight to the floor. Right arm by your ear. And once again, get super long as if you had two people pulling you in either direction. Take the breath in and exhale, bird dog. Squeeze the knee and the elbow together. Good. Inhale, reach it back out. And exhale, squeeze it in. Good. Inhale, reach it out. And exhale, squeeze it in. Last time, inhale, reach it out. And exhale, back to tabletop. Good. All right, let's come down to the seat. Okay. Good. All right, and let's take the right leg straight in front of us. We'll take the left foot to the inseam. Good. So the body still faces forward. Good. Inhale the arms up. And on the exhale, fold forward. Good. Just reach for whatever is accessible. If you can't reach your foot, no big deal. Hold on to the calf. But think of reaching the heart forward. Good. So the heart is reaching for your toes rather than your head or your arms or shoulders. Nice long spine. Good. And then inhale, come back up. And exhale, take the arms to your side. Bring that left foot up. Cross it over the right. I have two options for you. You can leave that right leg straight, or you can bend it underneath you. If you do bend it underneath you, make sure both sit bones are firmly planted on the floor. Okay, good. All right, left hand behind the glutes. Inhale the right arm up. Good, and exhale, twist. Take your version of half Lord of the Fishes. Good. So really root down through the sit bones. Okay, reach them into the floor. And then at the same time, from the waist up, reach the head and the chest up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, maybe you twist a little bit farther. Good. Nice, last breath in. And on the exhale, slowly unwind. Maybe you want to take a counter stretch. Good, and then come back to center. Good, let's switch sides. Okay, so now the left foot is straight in front of you. Right foot to the inseam. Good, inhale the arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Good, once again, just reach for whatever's accessible. Good. Again, taking the heart way forward. Good. Just breathing here, right? Nothing forced, right? We don't force it in yoga. We allow the exhale, use the exhale to settle into the pose. Good. Right, inhale back up again, and exhale the arms down. Take that right foot over the top of your left leg. And once again, you can leave that bottom leg straight, or if you want to bend it underneath you, feel free. Put both sit bones firmly planted on the ground, right hand behind the glutes. Inhale the left arm up, and exhale into your twist. Good. Once again, really planting yourself into the mat or your floor. Using the exhale to twist just a smidge more. Bring something out. Good. The last breath in. And on the exhale, slowly unwind. Maybe you want to take that counter stretch again. Good. And then come back to center. Let's take one more stretch. Okay. Let's take the this way. Let's take the right leg out and the left foot to the inseam, but take it out to a V. Okay. Good. Inhale the arms up. Then as you exhale, pivot towards your right leg, and on the exhale, forward fold. Good. So you're getting a twist of the upper body as well as a stretch forward, right? Good. Take a couple breaths there. And then take the right hand to the inside of the calf and reach the left arm up and over. Now we open up the chest and we get a nice side stretch. Good. So once again, see if you can rotate the torso so your heart can shine up towards the sky. And as you look up, your arm is behind your eyes, towards your ears. Good. And inhale the arm back up. Take it behind your glute. And then let's take modified wild thing. So we'll lift the hips up. Come on to that knee. Reach the arm up and back. Let your head drop back. Good. Nice. And then on the exhale, come back down again. So let's switch sides. Left leg out, right foot to the inseam. Inhale the arms up. As you exhale, pivot towards the left leg and then fold down. Good. So once again, it's as much of a twist it feels as it is a fold forward. Good. Okay. Then take that left hand to the inside of the calf And then reach the right arm up and over for revolve Janusasana. Good. And again, see if you can rotate the torso. So now we're getting that nice stretch in another part of the body. Good. Nice. All right, inhale the arm up. Take it behind your glutes. Okay, and then on the next inhale, lift the hips up. Let your head drop back. Reach the arm towards the back of the room. Good. Last breath in. And then on the exhale, come back down. Nice and gentle. Really nicely done. All right, let's head down to our backs. Okay. Good. And just pause here, take a couple breaths. Yeah. Good. All right, let's take dynamic bridge. Okay. So the feet are on the mat, on the floor, arms alongside you. Remember with dynamic bridge, we do it to a count of 4. So on the first 4 count, we'll lift the hips up, bring your arms up overhead so that at 4, your hands are touching the floor above you and the hips are raised. Then on the next 4 count, we'll lower the hips down and return our hands to our sides. Good, let's do that together 3 times. All right, here we go. Inhale up, 2, 3, 4, and exhale down, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale up, 2, press through the heels as you lift up, and exhale down, 2, 3, 4. Last time, inhale up, 2, 3, highest yet. Good, exhale down, 2, 3, 4. Nice, just pause here. Take a couple breaths. Notice how the body feels. Good, really good. All right. So let's cross the right ankle over the left knee. Interlace your hands behind the left thigh and just take a nice easy stretch and pull the left knee in towards your chest. Make sure your right foot is flexed just to protect your knee. Just a couple breaths here. Good. And then we'll lower that down. We'll switch sides. So cross the left ankle over the right knee. Interlace your hands behind the right thigh and pull the right knee in towards your chest. Once again, make sure the left foot is flexed because that helps to protect the knee joint. Good, really nice. Good. Good. All right, go ahead and release that. Bring your knees into your chest one more time. Maybe rock a little bit from side to side. Good. And I feel like we need one more morning stretch. So let's take one more stretch here. Reach the legs way far away and the arms way overhead. Gonna take a big breath in and exhale up the belly, hollow it out. Good, one more breath in and one more breath out. Good, all right, go ahead and breathe in. And on the exhale, bring the knees into the chest. Go ahead and give yourself a bit of a hug, squeeze for making time for you and your mat and your breath. Awesome, everybody. Take a last breath in, maybe feel it all the way through your back. And then on your exhale, take your final Shavasana. Okay. So take up lots of space. Okay. The arms go on beside you. Maybe take them out a little bit, snuggle the shoulders underneath you. And just allow the body to relax, to absorb all of the benefits of what you just accomplished. Allow the legs to relax, the hips. Allow your back to relax, and your chest. Let your shoulders just be heavy into the ground. The arms simply limp. Relax your throat and your jaw. Remove the tongue from the roof of your mouth. And just simply soften your face. Muscles around the eyes, forehead. Let them become a little more at ease. And just allow your head to be heavy into the floor. And come back to the breath. Feeling the breath in. Feeling the breath out. And simply follow the breath. Certainly thoughts will come into your mind, as they always do. Just allow that to happen. But only let it be temporary. The thought comes in. We acknowledge it, and we let it pass. And once again, we come back to the breath. We'll continue to lay here for just a couple more minutes. I'll mind the time. You just enjoy laying still for a little bit. Feeling that inhale and feeling that exhale out. And so at this time, we'll start to bring a little awareness back into the breath. Lengthening the inhale and the exhale. And starting to bring some awareness back into the body. But allowing for those small movements in our toes and fingers, ankles and wrists, and gradually bringing that movement into the larger muscles and closer to the heart. If you would like to take a morning stretch, you're more than welcome. Or you can move into fetal pose by rolling onto your side, using your arm as a pillow. And take that big, nourishing breath in through your nose. And take an exhale of release. And slowly press yourself up to a seat. We'll bring our hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. And just close our eyes for one more moment. Pause. Notice how you feel. Notice how your body feels. Notice your breath. And notice any differences from the beginning of class. It's been my great honor to be with you this evening. Pleasure to guide you through your practice. Thank you for the opportunity. All that is light, love, and peace in me sees, honors, and respects all that is light, love, and peace in each of you. We'll bring our hands to our third eye center, that seat of intuition. Take one more deep breath in. We'll exhale, bowing. Namaste.